internet with the last part of our Dishonored 2 Let's Play. I assume. The mission feels very final. I've had kind of closing discussions already with my two friends on the boat, and we are ready to go and deal the final blow to Delilah Copperspoon. My personal plan for this is do this mission, wrap this up, end the stream, and then immediately go back and play through Corvo's route off stream, just over the next week or so, and maybe Wednesday-ish start streaming the downloadable content that came out on Friday. I think that'll be some good fun. Right, so let's get actual things streamed. There we go. Please, if you can hear me okay, say something in the chat, now that I've got it visible. I need to be more I need to sort out some hotkeys or something. Just sit down for like half an hour, work all that out. Right, it's time. To Dunwall Street.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Poor Samuel. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. See, they're using throne there, not sidetracked by a little aside I did last episode, which is available on my YouTube channel. Please check that out there, and all the other previous parts of this Let's Play. I'll be putting everything I stream up on there. And if you could hit me with some DMs or comments on my channel, or comments on my videos about things you want me to do in future.
Tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Ooh, you've calmed down a lot, Emily Caldwin. You were a very angry woman when we first started playing this. So, new clue. Find a way to access Dunwall Tower. Right, so there's the tower. I don't think I can come up the waterway. So maybe up, and along? I'm feeling that. Obviously, I do not want to be seen doing this. I don't want to have to murder all my own guards. Who does? Hello? That's too brightly lit for my liking. What's happening here? Rooftops, they're useful. Even... do I want to go for that rune? Actually, no, I haven't been using the runes much, or any of the other cool gubbins. Might as well keep it simple.
After sparrows 3 times call, after breakfast 3 times fall, come, maiden, mistress, mouth and hand.
That's worrisome. You know, I want to be going roughly that direction. So in here there's, you know, it's not unreasonable for me to come in here, pick up stuff. Somebody got the truth to a journo. That's interesting. No, through here won't get me anything. I don't want to have to kill random civilians. Kill or injure random civilians, let me say.
Many an hour before morning sun, don't dream of horror yet to come.
But there is an outsider shrine there, which does mean
It's gotta be here somewhere.
cool dialogue.
Good money for the tip-off.
Fuck! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
You little shit!
Okay, that was graphic. Let's put a pile of unconscious dead bodies there, shall we? I did not see you over there. That was a problem. Oh, there's some stuff in there. In that room with the button on the wall. Ah. Figures. There'd be some kind of secret passageway. Like that one! Ah, delicious pile of jellied eels. Give me some cash, not that that matters. And cool dialogue.
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks, because that piece of her you were carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower where you were born. Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
That sounds promising. So there's the tower entrance, right.
That's a shame.
Those are corpses down there. I do not like that fact. Oh no, that was just an alternative route to here. Probably. So, there's no point in getting up there, is there? Only one way to find out. Well, there's no way for me to get up to there immediately, apparent. However, I'll get up on there if I wanted. But these rails... Those rails aren't electrified, are they? No. No one I've missed. Anonymous letter. Alternative, do I? I've come down here to this level. No, and yes, I can stand on these rails. Is that a? That's a live wolfhound down there. I don't want to tip that off. I don't see like an alternative means of entry to this right now. So, me trying to go in quiet like, I saw 3 enemies and was spotted and had to kill 2 of them. So I'm not doing so great right now. But we'll see. We shall see. City Watch checkpoint. Oh, wait, what? Those are City Watch uniforms. Okay, that's fucking weird. Why is everybody dead? Officers of the Everyman. Did Paolo do this? What the hell's going on here? Delilah's new plans. Okay, I see. Be away a little tank. Put it in the thing. Pull the lever. I don't think corrosive is the right word to use. Like, explosive, yes. Volatile, yes. Corrosive? It's not the word I would use. Why'd I do that? I could have gone over, couldn't I? Up onto there, up onto there. That sounds actually like a more sensible plan, to be honest. And I'm not where I'm expected. And I do so love my rooftops. So the number of dead guards has made me suspicious. Surely she'd want to keep some of them around so that she could, you know, be guarded and such. Okay, she's left a witch there. Right, that would explain that. Would that? Oh shit. Oh shit, 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 shit.
Peckish. Could use a muffin. Maybe there's a nice tin of hagfish in the cupboard.
I don't think nice and tin of hagfish.
Sounds precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper.
Four hands sift and four hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Coal tar dye. Pig's placenta. Grind and wash. Rich magenta.
Two hands sift and two hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Shade and hue, dig and crack.
That sounds like a very, very witchy ritual. Witchual, if you will.
Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers
Don't turn
stained
around, don't turn around.
conjure rainbows for her brush.
Just gotta get past. That's all. I think I did nice there. And if I recall, there's like a little sidey holes. Oh, okay, that's not. Yep, let's get in. Staying high up, people don't tend to look up, and you've got a better view of where people are like to be, and then I got lucky around that outside, I have to admit, but it wasn't an unreasonable amount of luck.
Princess Delilah's up in the throne room, but a few days ago she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working?
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her.
Following the Albi's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room. I want this rickety old contraption locked. Go to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disrupts me while I'm painting. Or the last of our significant enemies. So it's...
I'll have to reach the security room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
So... there's something about the Overseer's office there as well, the chapel.
Special. Delilah says it's going to change everything. The world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Oh no. Just a quick look around, nobody's watching.
The High Overseer.
Oh no, that's gone wrong. That went horribly wrong. Right, so there were ghost dog, dead hounds, or whatever they called, bonehounds, sat there. That I didn't see. That has to be it.
Delilah says it's going to change everything.
Yeah, that is it.
The world and all the spheres beyond.
I
Go sneak a
see you
peek of it,
there.
if you dare.
Zoom in further. Is there another another hound. I'm not sure if there is. I see no other hounds. I hear no other witches.
The High Overseer.
I knocked the thing over, but I was not found. That's fine. Literally fine. So, let's get to where I belong, shall we? On top of that light fitting. Oh. I think it's Christmas. Beauty. Absolute beauty. So if only I had a map of this place. But that looks to the security room. Feels like I should be able to drop down behind here and go through that. Before I get seen. Nope. Over there. No one can see me. You're there. But one of Delilah's rough wearing toadies.
I adore the sound they make sing bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof cared more about these dishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, that belonged to Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin. It was a wedding gift.
The older it is, the more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder?
Strange how it moves. Like a man, but not like a man.
Gold runs through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder? Like the grave hounds.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
I do not like... Oh, of course, I've got to wait till it gets further up the patrol route because it can see directly behind it as well, despite how it looks.
The machine has completed another full instruction set. Make a note. Remove display back after the final field test. Idling. Commence lens refocus.
That was lucky. Right. Further down for the security room. Hopefully the non-lethal avenue will present itself. Typically do. Is that a... No, that's Parallax messing with me. I thought that was a monstrously huge rat for a moment there. place is entirely empty, I'm worried. This should not have been this easy. Fill that up, put it in that one, that should turn the power back on, I reckon. Unless I've got to do something else.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
And the humming.
There's no way up through there, no. Why am I hearing someone? Oh shit.
Machines digesting oils from great leviathans of the sea.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
How do I still have none? Don't like how close to me she's looking. I was hitting that control. That went about as badly as it reasonably could. There's a thing that I have been able to do in the past where you drop down someone and you hit control and you slam them face first into the ground and it knocks them unconscious. And I've managed to do it once or twice and I haven't got the timing down or the positioning down to have repeated it. And I shouldn't have relied on it there. I should have blinked.
Still idling. Take this opportunity to back-charge second coil. The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
There we go.
If this plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic
Why is the
coil.
electricity running again? Like mice in a snake's burrow.
It's got to be something nice. Something no one else has thought of. Maybe something with gull's eyes or bladder of a cat.
I told her once.
Take this opportunity.
Nope. How did I not get seen there? Like, seriously, how? I was the most obvious being that has ever, well, been.
I don't like this cold light. Light from the dead machines.
Come back in here, don't come back in here, don't come back in here. Is it something about the chapel
To have the tower humming and belching sparks once
that
more.
she's been spending time in? I feel like I want to inspect that, and I can't remember where it is off the top of my head. But up here there's a giant blue glowy thing, and that normally means something, at the very least. Is there anybody on that door? Doesn't look like it.
is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
That's a good question.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking.
Okay.
Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
So, this is dried kelp and algae, flowers in the greenhouse grown to dust made to pigment human bones. Mustering patience, but harmony must be maintained between corrupt, too corrupt, aligned with too purist. Reminds you the fate you could be twisted around or turn against me.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it. By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
Findings, mission. Corrupt. Create less chaos. So, how do I create a corrupt rune? Human bones. Pigment. Dried algae. And what was the other thing? Oh, did that work? Okay, that looks creepy as all thing. So. Let's get to the elevator with all of my...
If this plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
I don't like hearing the lines of
The machine has completed another
clockwork guards,
Commence lens.
because I have no idea how far away they are, and it worries me so much. I shouldn't be this afraid of them, but I am. Nothing ventured. So... just trying to get comfortable. I need to... one of these days I want to replace this chair.
Someone's burning whale oil again. Sure, guess who would want this?
Oh.
Whatever.
Someone there?
What's going on?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that went badly. So where does it think my last checkpoint is? Was it when I hit... if it was when I hit the button to call the elevator, I really hope it wasn't. Okay. So it's here.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
I've created the corrupt rune. I've listened to the audiograph, and now I just want to get back to the elevator. This shouldn't be the difficult part of this mission. Try the right, over the right hand side perhaps.
It was 6, 3. good in spells and all that. She might want to rinse that bottom off.
Up over here. Then along.
I can't wait for the month of Nets.
They're just jealous. If I want to dance, then I can twirl around all I want. Just try and stop me.
Who is this?
That worked. I did not know that was going to be there, but I was worried about things finding me anyway, so... Is that... There we go, don't need to worry about that hound anymore. Time for my dramatic confrontation, I feel. To the throne room. Going to be some ritual shenanigans. Go to the rooftop. What? That said throne room, right? I hit the 4. The 4 was to the throne room, and it's like everything's saying go to the throne room. Why is it saying the rooftop? Maybe the rooftop region includes the throne room. I don't remember that being the case.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
I take it that's where she is. Yeah. That would do it. Now, how am I going to get in there? Or is this space deliberately left blank? For dramatic effect? Probably the latter. Not been seen, not been heard. And of course... Of course there's a... I have to make some noise to get in there. Of course I do. Unless there's another entrance elsewhere. You know, side door or some such. Or an open window.
Such a tragedy.
The Empire came apart like parchment in the rain. This city is beneath my scorn. Its people. I have the tower and... Did I really see?
Okay, so she teleports away. So, use the heart against Delilah Copperspoon. Ah, so I have to use the heart on her first.
My spirit returns. Enter the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
Well, that's no more. Or
What has Delilah done to my throne?
there's the corrupt rune on the throne. Let's mess with her a little bit, shall we? Other painting objectives. Like, it's not really giving me an alternative now. I can't even just sit in the throne. Hey, Dad. You know what? It's probably building to this the world as it should be
So
thing.
this is the world she dreams about.
Now, I have to render Delilah unconscious. She knows exactly where I am. Oh, shit. Oh no, that's gone wrong. How many of them are there? Jesus Christ. Okay, I've got to keep a better eye out for that. Knock out her doubles or whatever. So I've placed the thing. Enter. Be sneaky.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Okay, so being sneaky. And am I capable of being seen by anything on this side? If I go up here. What was it that saw me? Ah. I'm seeing now. A problem I don't want to have. Stay close. Then drop down, drop down, drop down. I don't like those discordant notes. I really do not. Those are more of her, aren't they? How do I? I was hoping that the stun mines would work, because I don't think I've got another non-lethal option, because I don't have any darts, and I didn't have the opportunity to buy more since the last mission, not that I noticed anyway. There's not any... Right, so I'm gonna explore this room. There has to be some sleep darts or something in here. Bio's diaries. Like, I don't want to skewer her through the face, but I may have to just do that, you know? I really don't want to do that. What I really do want to do, however, is go to the toilet. I'll be right back in a few minutes. So I think my plan should be, if I can't find anything in here, should be to doesn't look like I'm going to find anything in here. See if I can do chokeouts on the Delilah statue people who are around, and if I can't, then shit, I don't know. I'd probably have to go lethal at that point, which I am loath to do, because I can get to some of her statue hangers-on, whatever you want to call them. I can get to them without being noticed. It's getting to Delilah without, and I can get round to behind Delilah. Like, those are both true statements. So I can do that, and then, you know, I fire a crossbow bolt or something. She stands up, goes, "Huh, what's happening over there?" Walks over there, and then I get behind her. Reading the journal. Placing her unconscious body on her throne with the corrupt rune. Okay, so that's... I need her unconscious for the rune to have done anything. Optional destroy Delilah's replicas. So there's none in that crowd there, because otherwise I...
Shouldn't my people love their empress?
Would be mighty creepy there, Delilah. Mighty creepy. So there's you there as well, on that side. So I have to get over to that side. Then there's one of you in that crowd. If I recall, it's that one there, yeah. There's almost certainly one in the matching crowd on the other side. Symmetry is nice. Though this is a fairly asymmetric room. Like, what are my options for not being on this enormous thing anymore? There. Okay. Right. So, is there... There's a Delilah on that side up there as well. Okay. Probably should deal with her first, just get the entire one side done so I don't have to be worried about being spotted when I'm sorting out the other.
All that was taken from me, in return, I will take back.
She is bitter. I guess she's supposed to be the mirror image to you. So, I wonder what happens if you're at a high chaos when this happens. Because I know, well, a lot of the dialogue I guess at the moment seems to imply I'm currently low chaos. So I'm wondering if being high chaos changes the way the Delilah bit works at the end here. Because the game seems to be assuming that I'm a nice person right now. I'll get you later. Don't want to get spotted by the one up on there when I'm doing this. Let's be sensible about this, then. And you're over here.
Formed on their tongues, passing across their lips.
So naive, dear Emily.
My throne, made greater than any before it.
Where is she? Where is she? Not in her chair. That just means I need to get behind her wherever the fuck she is. She's not in her throne. She's not in her shiny chair. I can get away with this being a non-lethal. There she is. Oh, come on, Bethesda AI. Oh, wait, what? There was still a replica? Oh, that's bad. That's a bad sign. Guarding up there, great. I meant to cancel that. Will they come back? They shouldn't really. Start patrolling back at some point. That pillar is too high up for me to come down. So it should probably just be on the slope. So there's the two of them there. I don't see any others moving. Wait, where's the other one? Oh no, they're both there, aren't they? So not wandering off yet.
So you're back. I'll find you.
Pretty sure you're the real one, Where are you? She's not on the throne. There's one more replica unconscious. Can I see a vision code anywhere? If I'm super careful, is she still... Can I optional destroy the replicas? Okay, so I have to destroy all the replicas to get to her. Replica is at the moment. Unless she's going back up the steps now. Back towards the steps now. There's the woman herself. Here, please. There we go. I have no idea where she is. She was just edging this way. She's got some absurd detection. So let's get somewhere.
Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Oh, the one outside. Okay. That worked out better than I expected.
You wanted to rule a world of your own, Delilah. So be it.
Place Delilah on the throne, corrupted throne. So what do I need to do? Just stand there. Okay.
You have no idea what you've done. This is everything I wanted. I see it all. I've won. Now, what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect.
Now that she's eliminated, there's a chance that she can be saved.
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
Non-lethal stealth. I'm happy with that. Achieved unlocked. A couple of achievements there. Found a bunch of stuff. Didn't do very well on the finding things, but I wasn't doing any backtracking. Or intending to do much backtracking at least. Sorry, I'm waiting for the achievement unlocked in good conscience thing to go away before I double check that I'm just pressing any key to see my ending.
And so the Duke fell, and in his place rose up a man of the people. Paolo had come into the world with nothing, and knew the lives of the least privileged. Sometimes power shouts, and sometimes it whispers. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
A certain doubt, I would reckon. I was expecting something a bit more comprehensive, to be honest. It didn't mention, like, anything from the first half of the game there. Any of the targets. I guess they made themselves known enough during gameplay, but I was hoping for a more in-depth, I think it was denouement. Yeah, I think I'm going to sit here and watch the credits, and let the credits do their thing, just so... Because Arcane did a fantastic
On the
job
sands
here.
of sweet Serkonos did we bathe in the sun, sharing grapes from Kulero.
Made a really evocative, really fun world. A really nice setting, consistent art style, but very... I mean, I want to say very distinctive art style. I have to say, when I first played it, the art style and the gameplay reminded me a lot of Bioshock, which is a game I love. So that's not that's by no means a bad thing, but the way they built it feels a lot like that. The big hands and the two, like the life energy meter, and the way that energy is used, and like that kind of upgrading system felt very Bioshock. But again, really nice game. Did a lot of stuff very, very nicely. Yeah, like I'm a sucker. I'm terrible at stealth, but I'm a sucker for good stealth gameplay. I enjoyed the first Deus Ex, although the stealth gameplay that was okay. I recently picked up Thief: The Dark Project, which I know is a pain to get running on modern computer, but I really want to give that a good bash. Probably not on stream, because I have to say, even with my small viewership I have at the moment, I get a little bit nervous in front of the webcam. But yeah, it's a good game. I strongly recommend other people play it. Obviously most people have already played it. Again, next week, try and get some of the downloadable content done, unless there's somebody crying out for me to do something that isn't crawling around a room excessively slowly and eating fruit off tables.
So meet me in the shadows, bring your sweetest grapes. We'll slip on to a whaler, and maybe we'll escape.
So, please put in the comments what your thoughts are on the game and the way I was playing terribly, and what you'd like to see, or your thoughts on anything I've seen or talked about. I know that for 3 episodes you didn't hear me talking at all because the microphone wasn't working. And I sincerely apologise for that. I can't exactly go back and dub over, because half of that is just me being exhausted and riffing off stuff I'm seeing in the game. I've got a lot of Destiny 2 content planned. Gonna see if I can do some... I've got a clan together for doing Nightfalls and Trials of the Nine and all that stuff. Perhaps even raiding, though I might not stream the raids, just because that's a big chunk of time and a lot of back and forth and communicating, which would be a pain to do. And also I'd like to get permission off my friends for that, for streaming that. But I'm probably going to do solo Nightfalls or trying for Trials of the Nine. It's with smaller teams, it's easy to get everybody on board for the streaming. I want to do other games, different types of games. I fancy giving Knights of the Old Republic another shot, so I might stream some of that. But then again, that's a game I love to pieces. It was my introduction to Star Wars, of all things. But it's absolutely fantastic. What else? What else? Yeah, if anybody's got any recommendations for things I pick up, play, or should stream playing, I'm looking forward to the new Stellaris patch, though that's not exactly an easily streamable game, because it's an incredibly slow well, the way I like to play is incredibly slow pace and a lot of up here calculations, which are difficult to put into a stream of consciousness, speaking, well, rambling, like I'm doing right now. Yeah, yep, I'm loving this stuff, loving it. Yeah, I've got the Destiny 2 promotional Rockstar, which is like I'm a corporate shill for Bungie, I have to admit. Like 2/3 of my wardrobe is Destiny t-shirts. because they're large abstract symbols, which works quite nicely. I mean, this one is the one I was wearing on the stream yesterday. That was the darkness zone symbol. Yesterday, this morning, that elongated parts 5 and 6. Yeah. Oh, I've just recalled I didn't actually change the name of this broadcast. I should do that now. Sorry, it cuts the audio. And we're done. So, just try and deal with the fact that I'm having issues with Obs doesn't like the fact that I've got my stream open in a Chrome tab whilst I'm streaming. It gets a little bit recursive, but so it goes. It hasn't cut the stream, has it? Yeah, reckon that remembers I'm streaming videos. Yeah, that's fine, that's all fine. Oh, I need more practice with this. Anyway, back to the foreign voice acting. Right. It's yeah, it's a great game. I don't know what else to say. I love the fact that there's a lot of British accents in it. I love the fact that it's kind of... I live in a city with a lot of kind of Regency Georgian architecture in it, and that feels very true to that. Those kinds of quadrilateral shaped French window type out chunks at the front of houses with the flat roof on top of them. That's my student flat had one of those in my friend's room, and it just feels right. The stonework and the ironwork. I like the clash of old classical stone-faced buildings with dark metal structures. They're a very modern aesthetic on those. I like that kind of deliberate clash. I heard that the guy who did that particular bit of art direction was the guy who designed all the Combine stuff for Half-Life 2, if anybody's heard about that game. And you can see the same angles, the same colours, the same stuff, industrial design and exotic design elements coming through there, and I really dig that. I have to say, when I first started playing this game, I was not convinced by moving it from gloomy, rainy, Britain-influenced setting of Dunwall to brightly lit, more. I have to say, it feels a bit more like Granada or like Mediterranean feeling Serconis. But they've managed to do that really nicely without losing the atmosphere too much. Without changing the atmosphere too much, I should say. It's telling me it's loading. And we're back to the main menu. It's been a genuine pleasure streaming, and I have to say, mad props to you guys for watching. And we'll see you around. Yeah.